Welcome back. Is the UK really giving away loans from £5,000 to £50,000? How much of this news is actually true and how much is fake? Let's check the reality on...
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are cutting right through the noise, the hype, and, let's be honest, the absolute misinformation out there surrounding UK government business funding. We're going to look at exactly what's actually on the table for you, and we'll separate the myths from the reality. I mean, you scroll through your feed for 5 minutes, and you've definitely seen the clickbait, right? £50,000 grants, lucrative tax breaks, free mentorship. If you believe the internet finfluencers, well, it's all yours just for printing a business card. It sounds like an absolute dream scenario. But is the UK government actually handing out free money? Your skepticism here is completely justified. You know, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. But that doesn't mean there isn't incredible opportunity out there. You just have to know the actual rules of the game. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. 1. The free money myth. 2. Grants versus government loans. 3. Top 3 funding schemes. 4. How to successfully qualify. And 5. Beware of grant scams. Let's start with section 1, the free money myth, decoding the headlines. The government rarely, if ever, hands out unconditional cash. There is literally no quick form you can fill out that results in a blank check just arriving in the mail. The reality? Any funding you might get comes with highly specific conditions, incredibly strict parameters, and massive expectations. Moving right along to section 2. Grants versus government loans, the reality check. So government funding usually splits down 2 paths. On one side, we have grants. Now, this is actual free money you don't have to repay. But the catch is massive. It's highly competitive and incredibly narrow in scope. Now, on the flip side, we have government-backed loans. Yes, you do have to pay these back, but they totally beat traditional high street banks because they offer significantly lower interest rates and much easier approval terms. Now, when those elusive grants actually do exist, they are strategically targeted. We're talking about green energy initiatives, cutting-edge tech innovation, or regional development that's meant to revitalize specific local areas. Listen, if you're opening a general coffee shop or, say, a consulting firm, finding a grant is basically like finding a needle in a haystack.
All right, section 3, top 3 funding schemes, the playbook.
Now, what's really interesting here is how the government structures its support for very specific business models. For general startups that just need accessible capital, there's the Startup Loans Scheme that offers up to £25,000 per co-founder at a fixed 6% interest rate, and actually it even includes 12 months of free mentoring. Pretty good, right? Now, if you are building a brand new scientific or tech solution, Innovate UK grants are definitely your target. And if your primary goal is boosting employment in a specific local council area, Local Enterprise Partnerships, or LEPs, well, they offer localized grants to help make that happen. Which brings us to section 4, how to successfully qualify, the gauntlet. Securing this capital isn't a walk in the park. It requires a really disciplined roadmap. Step 1, you absolutely need a flawless business plan with hard, realistic financial projections. Step 2, and this is kind of the shocker for a lot of people, matching funds. For many grants, you aren't getting a totally free ride. You actually have to prove you can match 50% of the money yourself. You've got to have some skin in the game. And step 3, proving your direct impact on the UK economy. So the crucial point here is, what does helping the UK economy actually mean? Well, the government is making an investment in you, right? And they expect a nationwide return. Specifically, you have to prove your business is either creating new local jobs or actively cutting carbon emissions. If your business plan doesn't articulate one of those 2 goals clearly, your chances of navigating this gauntlet really drop to near 0. Finally, let's hit section 5, beware of grant scams, protect your business. Because government funding is just so enticing, a really predatory cottage industry has sprung up specifically targeting eager entrepreneurs. Please, do not fall for third-party websites that try to charge you a fee to unlock or, find grants for you. The official government searches on the gov.uk website are completely free. Every single thing you need is publicly available at absolutely no cost. Just don't hand your precious startup capital over to a scammer. All right, so we've busted the myth of the unconditional free money tree today, but we've also revealed the highly structured, very real support that actually exists if you just know where to look. The tools are waiting for you, but they demand discipline, a rock-solid plan, and real economic value. So, here's the final question you have to ask yourself. Will you sit back and wait for a mythical handout? Or will you take this playbook, brave the gauntlet, and accelerate your business growth today?